The clock is ticking for a fallen star, and his next move could reshape the entire NFL. Once seen as a once-in-a-generation talent, Kyle Pitts now stands at a massive crossroads. Will he stay locked into a struggling franchise that's failed to unleash his potential? Or will he finally break free and join a true contender, one that knows how to win and is ready to let him shine? This isn't just about football anymore. It's about legacy, pressure, and redemption. And right now, 3 NFL teams are circling like sharks, each with a different vision for Kyle Pitts and a different level of urgency. Kyle Pitts was supposed to change the game. Drafted 4th overall in the 2021 NFL Draft, he came into the league with massive expectations. The word generational was used to describe him. Not just a good tight end, but a future superstar who could change how the position is played. But since landing in Atlanta, it's been a roller coaster. Flashes of greatness, moments of frustration, and now, whispers are turning into headlines. Trade rumors are heating up. The Falcons may be ready to move on, and Kyle Pitts might be ready to start fresh. 3 teams have emerged as serious contenders to land him, and one of those teams is thinking about the future in a big, bold way. Let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Everyone knows the name Travis Kelce. He's a future Hall of Famer, one of the best tight ends in NFL history. But he's also 36 years old. The end of his legendary career is near, and the Chiefs know they need a new star to carry the torch. Enter Kyle Pitts. Now picture this. Pitts, one of the most athletic tight ends in the league, lining up next to Kelce, learning, growing, and unleashing his talent in Andy Reid's creative offense. And best of all, he'd have Patrick Mahomes throwing him the football. That's not just a good fit. That's a nightmare for defenses. Sure, the Chiefs have other tight ends like Noah Gray, but none of them have the upside of Pitts. His speed, size, and skill could add a whole new dimension to an already dangerous offense. After 3 straight Super Bowl appearances and 2 rings, the Chiefs are building a dynasty. And if they bring in Kyle Pitts now, it could keep that window open for years. Pitts wouldn't just be another weapon. He could be the next big thing in Kansas City, a piece of the puzzle that helps Mahomes dominate for the next decade. But the Chiefs aren't the only team watching. If you were Kyle Pitts, would you want to catch passes from Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl caliber offense? Or do you think another team is a better fit? Drop your thoughts in the comments and rate from 1 to 10 how confident you are that Pitts will leave Atlanta this year. Let's head over to Denver, a city filled with championship memories. But lately, only disappointment. The pressure is boiling in Broncos country. They finally have a young quarterback in Bo Nix, and fans are desperate to see him succeed. But even the most talented quarterback can't do it alone. He needs weapons. He needs help. He needs a game changer. Enter Kyle Pitts. This wouldn't just be a trade, it would be a lifeline. A bold, strategic move to revive a struggling offense and give Bo Nix exactly what he needs. A reliable, explosive, big-play tight end who can take over games. Let's be real. Tight end is a huge problem in Denver. Evan Ingram has shown flashes, but between the injuries and inconsistency, the Broncos simply can't count on him. And in today's NFL, you need more than flashes. You need firepower. Pitts could thrive in Denver's new system. They're shifting toward a quick passing attack, one filled with motion, speed, and creativity, and that's exactly where Pitts dominates. He's not just a traditional tight end, he's a weapon. Line him up anywhere and he'll make plays. Stretch the field, he's got it. Create mismatches against linebackers and safeties? Easy. But this move wouldn't just help Bo Nix. It would send a message to the fans, to the locker room, to the league. A message that says, the Broncos are done waiting. We're building a winner now. For a team starving for success, Kyle Pitts could become the new face of hope in Denver. But wait, Denver isn't the only team circling. There's another city dreaming of a comeback. Let's talk about the New York Jets. They've just added quarterback Justin Fields, a young QB with a chip on his shoulder and everything to prove. His time in Pittsburgh didn't go as planned. Now he's starting fresh in the Big Apple. But the pressure, it's intense. The Jets have speed, they've got playmakers, but they're missing something important: a safety valve. A sure-handed, explosive tight end who can bail the quarterback out when plays break down. And that's exactly what Kyle Pitts could be. Imagine this: Fields rolling out under pressure and finding Pitts over the middle, who turns a 5-yard pass into a 25-yard gain. That's the kind of difference maker this team needs. Plus, let's not forget, the Jets are still carrying the financial weight of Aaron Rodgers. They have to make this work. Fields has to succeed, and that means surrounding him with players who can make life easier. Pitts is more than just a fix. He's a weapon, and possibly the key to turning the Jets from a question mark into a real threat in the AFC. If you were in charge of the Broncos or the Jets, would you go all in to trade for Kyle Pitts? Which team do you think fits him best? Mahomes' Chiefs, Bo Nix's Broncos, or Fields' Jets? Drop your answer in the comments and tell us which team needs Pitts the most in 2025. This potential move doesn't just make sense on the field, it ignites hope off it too. For a fan base like the Jets, who've lived through season after season of disappointment, adding a name like Kyle Pitts could be the spark that changes everything. This trade wouldn't just upgrade their offense, it could shift the entire identity of the franchise. Instead of being seen as a team stuck in the past, the Jets could start building a future filled with real possibility, energy, and excitement. For fans who've waited so long for something to believe in, this move could finally bring that belief back to life. But here's where it gets even more intense. Kyle Pitts is no ordinary player stuck in trade rumors. He's a rare talent, raw, electric, and still full of unrealized potential. Few tight ends in the league have his combination of speed, size, and athleticism. And yet, in Atlanta, something just hasn't clicked. The system, the scheme, the lack of direction, it's all held him back. Now the NFL world is watching closely. Kansas City, Denver, New York, each team offers something different. A different quarterback, a different style, a different dream. The Chiefs, a chance to learn from Travis Kelce and catch passes from Patrick Mahomes in a dynasty-level offense. The Broncos, a young QB in Bo Nix and a wide-open opportunity to become the guy in a fresh, modern system. The Jets, a franchise begging for a spark, with Justin Fields looking for redemption and needing a player just like Pitts to help him rise. The question isn't just who wants Kyle Pitts. The real question is, who can unlock Kyle Pitts? Is he going to finally break through and become one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the game, or will he continue to be a mystery, a superstar in waiting who never quite arrived? The stage is set, the clock is ticking, and in the NFL, everything can change in one move. So what do you think? Is Kyle Pitts just one trade away from becoming a star again? Let us know in the comments. Which team gives him the best shot to dominate the league? Rate your top destination from 1 to 10. And don't hold back. We want to hear your bold predictions.